Hey guys, welcome back. This video has been slightly delayed thanks to Diablo 4 beta testing over the weekend. With that said, let's get to it. The highlight of Samsung Galaxy Book 3 Ultra has got to be the new RTX 40 series GPU coupled with 120Hz 3K AMOLED display. The unit I'm reviewing is equipped with RTX 4070 with Intel's i9-13900H Raptor Lake processor. As you can see, the display is gorgeous and the processor has been blazing fast, backed by the astounding Cinebench results. DaVinci Resolve for video editing ran flawlessly, which was used to make this video. And for the most part, I was happy with its gaming performance. Although I have recently discovered that the power drainage was higher than the charge time in certain games. When I was beta testing Diablo 4, the battery drained fast in 2 hours plugged in. This could be a deal breaker for some if you plan on gaming on this laptop for an extended duration in one setting. Overall, the build quality feels and appears to be excellent in its full aluminum frame, minus the hinges. It does wobble a little bit, and this might be a terrible thing if you're working on the go, inside a moving train for example. And Samsung, if you can make a foldable display, I'm sure you can make a not so wobbly display. Come on now. There are 2 Thunderbolt 4, 1 full HDMI, 1 USB Type-A, and 1 microSD port. You may want to invest in a hub to get all of your accessories plugged in. Ergonomics. The keyboard feels good for what it is. It has low travel with a good amount of tension. The trackpad, however, it's big. Maybe too big. Not sure how this benefits you, but please do share how you take advantage of this extra real estate. I do seldomly and accidentally hit the trackpad when playing FPS games, especially when resting my wrist next to the trackpad with my fingers placed in the WASD position with the thumb on the spacebar. The keys on the numpad are slimmer and not as ergonomic as the full-sized one, but it's still better than not having one. The backlighting on the keyboard looks great, especially in the dark. The Book 3 Ultra performed well in both CPU and GPU benchmarks. The SSD benchmark, however, fell short of my expectation. I'd imagine they would opt to use their 990 Pro M.2 SSD, but it looks like they opted for 980 Pro as seen in the results. I did install a second M.2 SSD with WD-SN850X with much faster read and write speeds. The Book 3 Ultra remained under reasonable temperatures under heavy load and cool under minimum load. It was never hot to the touch. The fan noise is quiet in Samsung's quiet mode, averages about 40 decibels. In optimized mode, the fan noise averages about 43 decibels, and at high performance mode, the fan noise averages about 60 decibels. I like how simple it was to access the motherboard. You only need to remove 4 rubber feet with 4 screws and a cover. The rubber feet have either a triangle, square, or a circle. You just line them up to stick them back in after servicing. If you had some experience with Fisher toys as a child, you would have no problem installing additional M.2 SSD in this laptop. The Book 3 is equipped with 1080p Full HD webcam. It's okay, but you do need a good lighting to keep you looking fresh. Connectivity with other Samsung devices are great. Using Samsung's multi-control, you can use your mouse seamlessly to control your phone and your laptop. In real-world application, I used Windows Phone Link to receive and send text messages without pulling out the phone. This was indeed convenient. You can also use Samsung Flow or Samsung DeX to connect your phone, and that's a lot of options, which is a good thing. So who is this laptop for? As I mentioned in my first impression video, I believe this is one of the best laptops out there for professionals who enjoy playing video games casually on the go. I would not recommend it for anyone taking gaming seriously, as a laptop will drain battery even when charging under heavy load, and that 60 TGP with 8GB of VRAM just isn't enough to max out all settings in 3K or 4K resolution. My wish list for the next iteration for the Samsung Galaxy Book is to offer higher GPU options with higher TGP, while maintaining its slick and slim profile. Another thing I wish for is a touch screen with S Pen support. This was a missed opportunity. And finally, a second screen option. Samsung has been on the forefront of innovation since their first Galaxy phones. And here we have Lenovo's laptop doing yoga, while Asus going Zen with their dual screen options. Upcoming ZenBook Pro 14 OLED is quote-unquote military grade. They say you can freeze it, thaw it, drop it, and it will still work for your next trip out in Cayman Islands. Way to go, Asus. So what would you like to see in a Galaxy Book 4 Ultra? Feel free to share your thoughts below and subscribe for Galaxy Book 3 content and more. Thanks for watching, have a nice day.